As the movie starts, we are shown 16-year-old high schooler Juno staring at a chair in her yard. She recounts how she had sex with her friend Polly on the chair. Juno is a young girl in junior high school and she lives with her father Mark, stepmother and sister. Her birth mother left her with her dad and moved on with another man, refusing to check up on her. We are then shown her walking to a convenience store. At the convenience store, she had a pregnancy test to be sure the first one she had was real, and she confirmed her pregnancy. She bought a rope and at home, she attempted to hang herself to death but refrains. She called her cheerleader friend Leah to inform her of her pregnancy, and we see them in the next scene taking away the chair we saw earlier in the movie into a car. We then see her in Polly's home the next morning sitting on the chair they had sex with. She then informed the young and innocent Polly of her pregnancy. Juno called an abortion clinic and scheduled an appointment with them as advised by her friend. As she goes to the abortion clinic, she encounters a schoolmate outside who is holding a one-person anti-abortion vigil. The schoolmate informs her that the fetus has nails, giving Juno a reason to reconsider her decision. Once inside, Juno opted out of aborting the baby and decided to give the baby up for adoption instead. She went to Leah's house to inform her of her decision, and with Leah's help, Juno searches the arts in the penny saver and finds a rich childless married couple Vanessa and Mark. She fails to provide a suitable home for her unborn baby. We are then shown Polly in his room solemnly staring at a picture of Juno in a yearbook. Juno goes home to her father and stepmother and informs them of her pregnancy. Though not impressed with her decision of getting pregnant, they support her decision to give the baby up for adoption. When told Polly was the father of the baby, her parents' shock was as he was an innocent childlike boy. Juno's dad offers to be involved in the adoption process. He drove her to the house of Mark and Vanessa. As they sit down with the couple's attorney, Vanessa proposed they negotiate an open adoption so Juno can still be involved in the life of her child. But Juno disagrees as she just wants to hand the baby over to the couple and disappear. Juno went up to the couple's bedroom, and on the walls of their home, she saw pictures of the couple looking happy and smiling, making her excited. On her way out, she was met by Mark and she got to know he has a music studio in his room. They played the guitar together happily but was interrupted by Vanessa, who asked Juno if she is sure about giving up her baby to them, and Juno assures her she's up for it. At school, Polly asked Juno to go to the movies with him, but she declined. She then informed him she would be going for an ultrasound and he requested to come with her but she refused. At the hospital with her stepmother and Leah, they saw the ultrasound of her baby and they looked on happily. The ultrasound technician stated the teenager raising the child is a poisonous environment, but her stepmom mocked the technician profession, advising her to go learn a new trade. On a snowy day, Juno visits Mark and Vanessa and finds Mark works at home, composing commercial videos. She also finds that they share taste in pop rock and horror films. Vanessa arrived home and she showed her the ultrasound. Juno saw Vanessa had done some shopping for the unborn baby. Vanessa, who had once had a woman develop cold feet during an adoption process, wasn't excited about the ultrasound scan as she was still skeptical about the process. When Juno got home that day, her stepmom advised her to quit visiting the couple as she needs to maintain a boundary since they are married. Juno, not ready to listen, had a fight with her. In the next scene, Juno and Leah happened to see Vanessa in a shopping mall, playing happily with a child. They met with her and Juno encourages Vanessa to talk to the baby in her womb, which kicks for Vanessa. As the pregnancy progresses, Juno struggles with the emotion she feels for the baby's father, Polly. Juno maintains an untowardly indifferent attitude towards Polly, but when she learns Polly has asked another girl to the upcoming prom, she confronts him in a jealous rage. Polly reminds Juno that it's at her request they remain distant and tells her she broke his heart. Not long before her baby is due, Juno visits Mark again and they dance together. Their interruption becomes emotional and Mark then tells her he will be leaving Vanessa to figure his life out. Juno is horrified by this revelation, and Mark asks Juno what she thinks about him, revealing he's starting to develop feelings for her. Juno leaves crying as she wishes her child would be born in a loving family. Vanessa arrives home and sees the crying Juno, and Max informs Vanessa he doesn't feel ready to be a father. Juno drives away and breaks down in tears by the side of the road. Returning to the couple's house, Juno leaves a note and disappears as the couple answer the door. After a heartfelt discussion with her father about true love, Juno accepts that she loves Polly. Juno then waits up to meet Polly as he practices track in the field, and she apologizes for being distant and confesses she loves him. And Polly's actions make it clear her feelings are very much reciprocated as they kiss happily. Not long after, Juno goes into labor and is rushed to the hospital where she gives birth to a baby boy. She had deliberately not told Polly because of a sports competition, but seeing her missing from the stands, Polly rushes to the hospital and finds that Juno has given birth to their son. He laid on the bed with her and comforts her as she cries. They mutually decided not to see the baby. Now separated from Mark, Vanessa comes to the hospital and the nurse handed the baby over to her. She asked Juno's stepmom how she looks and was told she looks like a new mom. Vanessa happily claims the newborn baby as a single adoptive mother. On the wall in the baby's new nursery, Vanessa has framed Juno's note which reads, "If you're still in, I'm in." The film ends in the summertime with Juno and Polly playing guitar and singing together in a happy relationship. Subscribe for more videos like this. Leave a comment behind and pound to the notification icon. Thanks for watching.